You came back. Yay. Yeah, so about that last episode. I will say this, if I pissed you off enough that you had to like really say some stuff and yet you came back, I feel like I got into your soul a little bit. I'm living rent free all up in there. Welcome back. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna recap. Like, I'm having my fingers crossed for this episode. I feel like if there's one more episode like the last one, David already texted me. He's like, let me know when you finish this episode. Text me as soon as you're done. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to text him as soon as I'm done with this. I am watching this a little bit early. Tomorrow we're going to be busy doing stuff with the eclipse. So
they forced me to do it.
Did they? With a knife at your throat?
She was young. Well,
until your bones started to pop.
She wouldn't have done that.
Like I was a child.
So was I.
Yeah.
I would have let them kill me before I betrayed my family.
They told
Well,
me
what was
it
she
the
supposed
only
to
way
do?
to save father.
And you were stupid enough to believe them.
Yeah.
I remember you standing
I'm
on
always
that
on
platform
Sansa's side because
when they
I've
dragged father to the block.
always
I
been
remember
rooting
the
for
pretty
her.
dress you were wearing. I remember the fancy way you did your hair.
But Arya has a point.
You were there.
I was there.
Yeah, she was there.
Where did you find it?
You're scared, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
Always wanted to tear
You're
us
scared the
apart.
Northern Lords will read it. They wouldn't think much of Lady Sansa if they knew how she did Cersei's bidding.
Yep.
What would little Lyanna Mormont say?
Right? She's young.
She's younger than you were when you wrote this.
The thing is, even though Arya's being a little unreasonable, so is Sansa. Like, they're both kind of just like... But Arya sees what Sansa's doing. Like, Sansa is all about having the support of the North. So, second Jon fucks up, she can be like, see, I told you so, and they can swear loyalty to her. They pretty much said it in their last meeting. So, as much as I want to be all Team Sansa, I can't be all Team Sansa because she's being shady.
Brienne of Tarth. You know her? You're always Brienne of
I see the way she looks at me.
How does she look at you? And she wants to carve you up and eat your liver.
You do. Death is the enemy. The first enemy and the last.
But we all die.
The enemy always wins. And we still need to fight him. That's all I know.
Oh, my mistake. I suppose he stares at you longingly because he's hopeful for a successful military alliance.
He's too little for me. I didn't mean...
As heroes go, he is quite little.
I know you're brave. I wouldn't have chosen a coward as my hand.
My guess she's married Tyrion.
So, impulsive.
This will be a difficult negotiation. We're sitting down with people who want to see us both headless. My sister's likely to say something provocative. And you have been known to lose your temper from time to time, as all great leaders do.
When have I lost my temper?
Like 2 days ago.
Burning the Tarleys, for instance.
That was not impulsive. That was necessary.
You say you can't have children, but there are other ways of choosing a successor. The Night's Watch has one method. The Ironborn, all their many flaws, have another.
We will discuss the succession after I wear the crown.
Your Grace, I saw hundreds of arrows fly towards you when you fought on the Blackwater Rush, and I saw hundreds of arrows miss. But any one of them could have found your heart and ended you.
You've been thinking about my death quite a bit, haven't you? Is this one of the items you discussed with your brother in King's Landing?
Really,
I'm trying
dude?
to serve you by planning for the long term.
Perhaps if you planned for the short term, we wouldn't have lost Dawn and Highgarden. We will discuss the succession after I wear the crown.
It's just making it hard for me to root for her this season. I love Dany, but like this whole bend the knee thing and then this conversation, like, just calm down. Like, this is you losing your temper right now. See, that's the weapon you want. I want the flaming sword. Dude. He has to get over this thing.
Go on.
So that guy wouldn't turn and then just... They could take him back?
She's your sister. You may have disagreements, but she would never betray her family.
She would if she thought I was going to betray John.
Is that what she thinks?
I don't know what she thinks. I don't know her anymore.
Did she ever really?
Perhaps Lady Brienne could help. She's sworn to protect both of Catelyn Stark's girls. Is she not?
She is.
And if one of you were planning to harm the other in any way, wouldn't she be honor bound to intercede?
She would.
They're like vampires. Or like the cheesy old ones. You kill the sire, you kill all of them. Oh, that's not good.
Run back to Eastwood. Get a raven to Daenerys. Tell her what's happened. I'm not leaving you. You're the fastest. Go, now!
Looks like the bolt surrounding them.
What happened? Where are the others? Raven. We need to send a raven.
He was already hurt and like losing blood. Y'all didn't like huddle around in a circle around him with him in the center and just like huddle up all night. And
Lord of Light, show us the way. Come to us in our darkness and lead your servant into the light.
right? Like, chill. A little bit of respect.
We have to burn his body.
This is what I'm talking about with the other guy that died by the bear. Like, wouldn't he have
The Lord
turned?
of Light is kind enough to send us a bit of fire.
Lord of Light, come to us in our
It's
darkness.
gonna smell.
Have work to do here.
What are you burning? Why is she burning things?
It's not safe. Sir Jamie will be there. He said he treated you honorably before.
I'm not worried about me. It's not safe leaving you with Littlefinger. If I abandon
The
you...
trip to King's Landing is long, Lady Brienne, and you won't be traveling on summer roads. The sooner you leave, the better your chances of making it on time.
Sansa and Littlefinger have a talk about Brienne serving both the sisters and Arya. And now she's sending Brienne away. Okay. Sansa, you're making it hard to like you right now. What is she doing?
You can't. The most important person in the world can't fly off to the most dangerous place.
Girl, this coat.
Who else can?
No one. They knew the risk
Girl,
when they
this
left.
coat.
You can't win the throne if you're dead. You can't break the wheel.
Get the
if
back
you're
of
dead.
it.
So what would you have me do?
Nothing.
Sometimes nothing is the hardest thing to do. If you die, we're all lost. Everyone, everything.
You told me to do nothing before and I listened to you. I'm not doing nothing again.